Hey, what's up everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called Let's Not Put a Label on This, and these are all songs that sound like breakup songs, like Romantically, but really are about the artist's record label. Thus far, we have looked at the song I Can't Go For That, No Can Do by Hall & Oates, and now we are going to look at Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5. So lyrically, anyone who listens to this song will probably and hopefully be thrilled to know that the tune is not about a romantic relationship after hearing lines like, I have the tendency of getting very physical, so watch your step, because if I do, you'll need a miracle. However, on the surface, the song evokes frustration within a relationship, and with the parent album being called Songs About Jane, the tunes being about Adam Levine's ex-girlfriend named Jane, it's easy to hear it as a simple breakup song. The interesting thing about the narrative structure of this song is that the person singing goes back and forth between talking to the person he's verbally attacking and to the listeners from whom he wants sympathy. For example, in the last line of the first verse, he tells the other person that they're not fucking fit to tread the ground that I am walking on, or not fit to fucking tread the ground that I'm walking on. And he also says in the chorus, when it gets cold outside and you got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're going to give up. So that goes to the listeners from whom he wants sympathy. Although relatively common, the executives at Maroon 5's label loved what the band had to offer, especially Sunday Morning, but didn't hear a lead single. So they, asked him for a lead single, and he had already written enough songs for the album. And the idea behind the chorus, therefore, is, if we make it and you choose not to keep us, it'll be your loss. The last line when he asks, is there anyone out there because it's getting harder and harder to breathe, is also a cry to the listeners that although he believes in himself, circumstances outside of his control are making it hard to be successful. For more context, Maroon 5's precursor Cars Flowers was dropped from its label after their debut, The Fourth World, flopped, largely due to a lack of promotion from said label. After 2 years, the band reformed, and after getting that particular reaction to the band's final submission of what would become Songs About Jane, Adam may have seen the same thing happening again, and so he, wrote a song about it instead of just letting it happen. He wrote Harder to Breathe out of frustration, and ironically, it became a top 20 hit. So melodically, the song's intro uses C sharp minor 5, and the verses use C sharp minor 5, G sharp minor, or G sharp 5, it's a major chord, as well as B5 and F5. With the song written in C sharp minor, this is a 1-5-7-1 pattern, with the last two chords being the 7 and the 4 chords, like I said. The chorus uses C sharp minor, G sharp minor, B sus2, and F sharp minor played twice before ending on C sharp minor, G sharp minor, and C sharp minor. This is a 1-5 flat 7th 4-1-5-1 pattern. This works tremendously well because you start on the 1 and end on the 1, but in between then it's just a complete emotional roller coaster. The way he sings When It Gets Cold Outside feels like I said, not only emotional roller coaster, but a vocal roller coaster. And the when sounds great with the tonic, and the cold outside sounds rocky and chaotic with the resolve at the end on the tonic. One's the conclusion the narrator has come to, and so going back to the tonic chord is a terrific choice. Instrumentally, the song contains guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, and other programming. I should note there's a terrific guitar solo in here, and that's played by James Valentine. In Kara's Flowers iteration, there was no James Valentine, and so Adam Levine played guitar. He also plays drums tremendously well. And so the guitar specifically is really cool to hear, although Adam would have played it terrifically. It allowed for him to be the obnoxious frontman that you all know and love. So the bridge is the same as the chorus. The bridges to Maroon 5's first 3 albums are second to none. But it's interesting to see this bridge's chords are the exact same as the chorus. So for the bridge to do its job, taking the song to a different place, it relies on vocal delivery rather than the chords behind the vocals. Of course, like I said, Adam Levine being the frontman and just the lead vocalist allowed for that to shine and really become the great lead single and lead track that it is. So structurally, the song uses a verse-chorus, solo bridge-chorus format, with the first verse being slightly longer than the second. I mentioned in the lyrics section that the digs at the record exec and record execs come mainly in the verses, but the bridge has somewhat, or has some excellent singers, like I said, too, such as, yeah, does it kill, does it burn, is it painful to learn that it's me who has all the control, being one of them. Even though this isn't a full-on story, you always want to save your most powerful line for last, and mission accomplished with the structure of the lyrics in that particular regard, at least in terms of the bridge, though that is not the last thing in the song. So you can listen to Harder to Breathe below. I am Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much once again. Make sure you check out all of my other vlogs right here on YouTube, as well as all of my blogs, which are on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. Again, I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much.